he's come to take them. Here. Now, I can raise this arm here, I can come through here, and he should have done some of those. Because the reality is, if I start raising my arms and he's stronger than me, I'm going to be in a wiggly wobbly position. Yeah? So again, it's just tiny movements again. So, hands out, palms out, thumbs to touch. But it's, the technique's irrelevant. The bit that matters is here and your first going. So the rotation here are your thumbs. Are you doing, you're putting your elbows up because you like it? Here. Oh, you know. And I've not had to do any, what you see people doing is, yeah? Because they're using their shoulders, they're using their arms, and they're using inappropriate parts of the body. I thought that was quite good. For me, I mean, that was the clean version. Right. So here, palms, touching myself. No, I'm not going to expand on it. Here. But it's the break that makes the difference. Yes, it is very, very important, this break. Here. 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 Now. Here. So, here, you can still bring it down, or whatever. But at the minute, we just worry about the Sankyo, yeah? But the Sankyo is a byproduct. When we look at most of the techniques, we think of the technique. So all we're really thinking about is grabbing that bit there. Ah! Got it. And that's the bit that doesn't matter. If you've got somebody attacking you in the street, I'm going to smash your bloody nose off. Like that. You'd be wonderful. Everybody would be able to do it. So what we're doing is the same thing we were with the thing, is not letting him know where I am. So it's too late. Yeah? Have a try. That's sneaking out. I'm wondering where he's going. I thought there's a little fella behind me. Anyway, we also found that with somebody holding strong, that this becomes. So what you're doing when you're getting somebody that's strong is you start to go like this and then just do it across with the other one. Just play with their mind. So strong, I go here and then just take this one. But I don't want to be, what you don't want is get this even going like this and then bobbing. Bobbing is really, I mean, back in my club, we all walk around with little books on our head. There was a school, wasn't there? Well, it was a girls' school, I think. No, it's a Trinity or whatever. My little perfects or something.
They learned the pony?
No. Anyway, never mind. It was an educated type book, so you wouldn't understand it and all. I forget about that.
No, magazine.
Right. So here. Now, what I'm doing is I'm allowing one to come up a fraction higher than the other. So I'm getting the same here. Then I can extend. But the trick, if there is a trick, is you can't do this. You've got to get them both moving, but one's almost going down and one's going up. Yin and yang backwards, or heaven and earth backwards, if you like. What's that? Tension. God, I'm going to write a book, you know. Right, so here. do it on the same side. So it's here. Watch where he's going. It's not where I'm going. I've got one part of him coming round at that level. And I've got another part of him coming up at this level, which I can use in one direction. And now your version. So, I don't know. Let's have a try again then. We started off on the Taina Henko sort of jobby here, this feeling here, and trying to get things to move so that they were moving you were moving them. Right now, look at what else we can make from that particular move. But when you think of this Taina Henko, sorry I started that wrong, didn't I? When you think of this, you're coming round here. But look, if you allow that to happen, it's already made there for you. I'm a bit knackered with this hand now, which you're very pleased about, I know. But I can still do it with this one. So, as I'm making here, I keep in contact with his hand as he goes by, and control, and through. It's the thumb roll. Can you see that? Thumb down this hand about 3, 2. So, right, the Taina Henko here, as they come by, the control is there on the thumb. The movement is through and down. Yeah, it's driven that direction as well. So here, Taina Henko, control. He must be moving all the time. As long as he's moving, I can have a fad in between. But if he stops, if I let him stop, then he should regain himself. But as long as I keep that happening here, I can like them real. So here, Taina Henko, rotate the thumb, and as we said, it doesn't have to be there, does it? And when you see a lot of Aikido, we go here and we push maybe here. That could equally as well be bang. And there's also an awful lot of nasty little poses, single knuckle and so forth. But we're not going to do that because we're gentlemen. I'm told it is, said it in the book. So here, across, take, and she's on it. The one thing that you cannot do is the Taina Henko here, and then these sort of movements. Or here, and this sort of movement. Because now this is all my shoulders and the top half of my body working. So what I have to get is here. Here I can poke him around if I wanted to, but you shouldn't need to. His hand is turning all the time. This hand, from the moment I've taken it, the Taina Henko, so I'm trying to do it so that you right? Then I'm pushing on his thumb. His hand is rotating, his hand is rotating, hand is rotating, his hand is rotating, his hand is rotating. It does no stop in the rotation. If there's a stop in the rotation, you haven't got the Shinagi. One moment in that thing, and it can be took away from you. So, it's all control, and I know the trouble is you're doing things with your upper body, but it's still all done here. It's here. The control is here. This is here. Go version, please. Right, so these type of feely things, yeah, are really wonderful. So what I can do here now, I can get the same thing going, but this time I can come under here, or I can come straight in under here, through, and and I'm hurting my own hand worse than I'm hurting you, unfortunately. I'm not going to be able to show that. I don't think. I'll try it. Here. here. Rotate. In here. So I don't want to get in the position where I just got him in a lock, which is handy, but it's not going to go anywhere. So, again, and I'm trying to get a feeling through this, or a flow through it. So I come in underneath, I'm locking out here, but as I'm doing that, look, I'm rotating him. I can rotate him this way, look. Yeah. So there is a direction to it, and it's almost thinking of a direction. In here, here, rotate, take into the shiranagi, which I can't do with that hand, but you can do. Here, here, he goes round you. You don't go round him. He goes round you. And as he's coming through to the right position here, then you've changed to the shiranagi and down. Yes? Did you see that down there? Right. I'm going to pick on that. Right. This is almost like a bar. You're cutting in here, but I'm cutting across him, across here. If I cannot just do that, because that other hand's going to give me a whackaroo. So I have to cut across him, here. Bring him around me. And you'll see I have to do a real whizzy here, because this hand's dead. And I don't know whether I can do it on the other hand, to be honest. So here, here. Now it's the control of the direction. Here is where I actually can make all sorts of things happen. I can actually come here and pop in through this way. But I wouldn't do that because there's not enough mat. So, here, there is a control here. You can go this way, it can go this way. Sounds it. I don't know what I'm going to make from that. But I can go both ways. There's lots to explore. So, here, but I must keep him out of my way. Here, I happen to let this slide a wee bit. You would be here, taking it down here. You would not let this come behind your head. Years ago, I used to have a little girl's bracelet with a flower on it. And it was one of those that would clip over your wrist. And what we'd do, we'd have the bracelet on, and as we did this, if I went up here, he'd nick the bracelet and I wouldn't know who had it. So the idea was you had to be able to see the bracelet all the time. Here. Yes? So that it was in front of you and not over your head. Simples. You'll love that. Why Summit Simples? And go survive with it. Okay. Go gentler here, so you can feel, and all of a sudden he can feel. Yeah, and then work on it a little bit more, a little bit less, and feel it through until you're getting something there. He's invaluable to a lot of things because he's you can tie his hands up and throw him in the pit no matter what.
Haha, you moved.
Sorry?
But by using your arm, you do get two directions. And then when he's just nicked the watch, he's away with your watch. He's sitting up in the back of that heel. And he's off with it, down the road. You've got to be able to see him. So if you can see him, he's actually drawn in so much closer to you if he is. So he can't punch you. So if you've got distance, he can actually... I used to be very good at that. We used to do a lot of slapping. While we're being thrown, I'd slap you across the face as I was being thrown by you. If I come in here, and now I come here, now I have a better chance to roll in round. But it's not that, it's you're trying to do it from up here. Now, even if I come in close now, I can't do it because I'm too far up my body. I'm here. You've never seen the gunfighters, ta-bum, bum, yeah? So I go, ta-bum, bum, 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 bum. Fire from the hip. Don't do it up here. Now see, what we used to do, and I don't know that I can do it because you can't throw me, so it's a pain in the ass, but as you were throwing me, so you're going to pretend to throw me. Yeah, so you do whatever you're doing, you're pretending to throw me in here. So as you go through here, and you'd have me here now. And if you've got me in the wrong position, as I go through, I will go bang, and I would actually hit you. And we used to do that a lot. As you're being thrown, just to slap the other person.